October 2018. The Capital View is a proud production of Global Television Networks. Our coverage today will include Cook with Sheetal, Women's Eye View, and Pieces of Purpose. Let's begin with Cook with Sheetal. This will be proudly presented here by Mrs. Sheetal Saraf. She prepares her mouth-watering recipes for your tasting pleasure.
Good morning and welcome back to Cook with Sheetal, and I'm Sheetal Saraf. Today I bring to you one of my most favorite recipes. It's a deconstructed berry cheesecake, and who doesn't love a cheesecake? Okay, so let's get started. The ingredients for this we need are some powdered sugar. We can also take a regular sugar, it doesn't matter. Almond flour, about 2 tablespoons. Some powdered oats, about 2 tablespoons. Frozen berries, or you can just take fresh berries, whatever you have at home. Again, doesn't matter. Half cup of heavy cream. 1.5 tablespoons of cream cheese. And we would need, for our cheesecake filling, we would add some vanilla essence. So if you want to give it a lemon flavor, you can add a little bit of lemon juice. And I would be putting them in these cute little glasses, and that's why I call it deconstructed cheesecake. And these are very fast to make. So let's get started. First, I will be taking my oats powder, almond flour, and about 1 teaspoon of sugar. I like it to keep it a little less sweet, so it's healthier. And then just give it a gentle mix so it's all evenly mixed and nice. And now you don't have to bake this. You can cook this in a microwave. Yes, you can just cook this in a microwave. So I will microwave this for about 30 seconds for about 4 to 5 times until they are a little light brown. So this is how the finished cooked oats and almond flour mixture is looking like. So I have cooked this in the microwave for about 30 seconds each interval, and once I did this for about 4 times, this is how it turned out to be. So now our base is ready for our cheesecake. So that will be the first layer in our glasses. And next is the cheese filling. So for that, I'm gonna take a blender and I will be adding about half a cup of whipped cream in this. And then I would add regular cream cheese. If you want to use light cream cheese, you can go ahead and use light cream cheese. And if you don't have a blender, that's totally okay. You can just use a hand blender. That would be a good exercise for your hands, by the way. But I just have a blender, so I would just avoid the hand exercise at the moment. And now I would use some powdered sugar. Again, like I said, I like to go light on sweet, so it's guilt-free dessert eating. So I added about 1.5 teaspoons of powdered sugar to this. And then about 1 teaspoon of vanilla essence. This is the time where you can change your flavors. You can add lemon juice or almond flavor, whatever flavor you like or you prefer, you can just add to this. And now we're gonna blend this. So now I'll just take it and I will be blending this. So one thing we have to make sure when this is blending, we don't have to over blend it, because otherwise you'll have a sweet butter instead of cream cheese filling. So just about real 3 to 4 seconds. So now I've blended this for about 3 to 4 seconds, and luckily I did not over blend it this time, so that's a cool thing. I don't have to repeat this step again. And this is how our cheese filling looks like. It's completely solid. Now I'm gonna pipe this in a sandwich bag. This is a easily every home you can find a sandwich bag, and any tip you can take, and even if you don't have a tip, don't worry about it, we'll just cut off the tip and that will work perfectly fine. So I'm just gonna insert my tip and we can just transfer the filling into the bag, so it's easier for us to keep that in the glass. And I already have done that, So this is how it looks, and it's ready to be filled in the glasses. Now our third component is the berry compote. For that, I would need some powdered sugar again and some frozen berries. It's mixed berries. It has blueberries, blackberries, strawberries, raspberries, and you can take fresh berries. You can take just strawberries. You can take just blueberries. It's totally up to you to play with the flavors. And if you want to avoid a lot of sugar, you can just use agave syrup or maple syrup or honey. That will work as well. So I'm just gonna add about 1 teaspoon of sugar because the berries are already very sweet and you don't want to go too sweet on it. And then I'm gonna just microwave this again for about 30 seconds. And if the sugar is not melted, you can just repeat the step 1 or twice more. And then we will have our ready berry compote. I have microwaved the berries and the sugar for about 3 times for 30 seconds intervals, and this is how it looks. So this is cooled because we don't want to take piping hot compote on our cheese filling. It's gonna melt everything down. So this is cooled. Now the fun part begins, and now comes the plating. So I'm gonna take my cute little glasses, and obviously you can choose whatever you want to use for presentation, and we'll start with our oats mixture as the base. So I'm just gonna layer all of them, about 1 teaspoon each, or if you like a lot, you can go ahead and put 2 teaspoons. This is much healthier than the regular cheesecake because the regular cheesecake have flour, have a lot of butter, and we have not put any butter in this, so it's much, much healthier. And you can use, again, in this, you can avoid the sugar and you can use honey or maple syrup or agave syrup for the sweetening. Now, we will layer it with our cheese filling. And just go light. And these are petite desserts, so you're actually eating a very little bit of it, so you don't have to worry about calories. So we are done with these. So now you can see the layers of the base and the cream cheese. And now the last part is the berry compote. We're gonna layer the top with the berry compote. And if you just use the blueberries, the colors would be a little different, and all of these colors are contrasting to each other, so they look so pretty once they're all put together. Once these are ready, we're going to refrigerate them for about an hour or 2, or you can even prepare them a night before you want to serve them, so that will work as well. And you have it all ready and set for the next day, or you can just prepare these an hour before and you're ready to go. And we're done. So our deconstructed berry cheesecake is ready. So this is a very simple recipe, my favorite, and I enjoy them, and I hope you enjoy them as much as I do. So until we meet, see you again next month on the same show, Cook with Sheetal, on Fox 5. And if you like my recipes, please like and follow me on Facebook page and Instagram, Cook with Sheetal. Until then, happy cooking and stay blessed.